Welcome back to Gruesome Magazine. Tonight we're reviewing Pizza Movie, which lands on Hulu Friday, April 3rd, 2026. Boom!
Gruesome Magazine.
All right, with me tonight is Paul Cardullo. How you doing, Paul?
Doing great, Doc. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm interested about reviewing this film, Pizza Movie, because it's kind of it's about as adjacent as you can get to being. I mean, there's some yeah. This is absolutely a straight up stoner comedy, as you put it
Yeah,
beforehand,
yeah.
and but it does have interesting horror-ish elements enough
There are horror. Yeah.
yeah. And then it even has some meta stuff that's kind of cool. I'm excited about reviewing this movie because it's going to be so much fun.
Oh
So
yeah.
thank you for joining me to do this.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
All right, what we're going to do, we're going to get into the film. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and then we're going to give you our first impressions. After that, we're going to talk about the film a little bit, and then we'll wrap things up with a score, 1 to 5 or 1 to 5. And before we get too far down that road, we want to invite you to like and subscribe, share with a friend. Every click helps us find another horror fan just like you. All right. Let's just jump right into this. So we have Pizza Movie, and what did you say? The poster reminds you of another movie.
Yeah, it reminded me of the poster for Everything Everywhere All at Once in terms of
Yes.
that kind of, and it had some of the weird energy. Well, definitely the weird energy of that.
It did have the wind energy. Yeah.
It's quite different though.
But this makes my head spin. All right, it's directed by Nick Kocher and Brian McElhaney. Also written by the duo. The cast includes Gaten Matarazzo from Stranger Things. You'll recognize him at the top of the poster. Lulu Wilson, Sean Gambrone, Sarah Sherman, Jack Martin, and Daniel Radcliffe. The synopsis is high school students. You know what? I thought they were freshmen in college.
They're college students. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not wrong. They're college students.
It is. Face an
Yeah.
unexpected epic journey when they must navigate 2 flights of stairs to achieve their pizza delivery, turning a simple task into a surreal adventure, maybe a surreal nightmare, which I would like to have that be. Yeah, they were freshmen in college, right? So,
Yeah, well, I don't think they were even freshmen. I think they were even they were a little higher up even. They might have
were
think
they?
they were yeah, and I got the impression they were more like sophomores,
Okay.
but they were in college. They were definitely in college.
So yeah, this is going to be so much fun. So tell me, Paul, what was your first impression of this movie?
I loved it. I was expecting it to be funny from the trailer, but sometimes you're like, oh, it's just the way the trailer's got. No, it was hilarious. It was fantastic chemistry from
Yes.
from the cast, especially the core group, and I think so well constructed because there's a lot of things that are seem to be one-off gags that they bring back and pay off even bigger.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, but it was absolute. We were laughing the whole way through. How about you? I mean,
I was curious about the film and I expected it to be, fun and funny,
yeah,
but not necessarily laugh out loud as much as I did. I laughed through the entire movie, and it just it was well paced. It, like you said, it paid off all the the little gags that it had. Came back around. I think almost every single one.
yeah,
It had extraordinarily bizarre moments. Had a couple bizarre characters. One which wasn't even human. Two that weren't even human. And oh my God, I had a blast. I can't wait to watch this movie again. I enjoyed the absolute everything out of it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It was super fun. I think we were talking about it, and I can't remember who said it, but it was smart stupid. Like it's a dumb comedy, but it's a smart dumb comedy. It's not, I mean, there are fart and poop and pee jokes in it. That's true. Just some. But I mean, it's
Some.
still some. But it is actually it's like I said, there's you could tell there's a cleverness to there. It wasn't just
Mhm.
like I said, because those throwaway gags pay off, and they could pay off either in a bigger joke, or they could pay off, progressing the plot, and sometimes both. Yeah, but
Yeah, a lot of times both. Yeah, the cast is so good too. Like you mentioned earlier, the chemistry between Gaten, Lulu, and Sean
oh
is
yeah,
it's I've never I don't think I've seen a comedy duo that have struck it by funny bone so hard as these two guys, Gaten and Sean. And then when Lulu joins up, it's all
oh
three of
yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely want to see more stuff with them. There's a very short teaser trailer for it, which is just Gaten and Sean standing on a picnic table,
Mhm.
saying, "Watch this movie." But even with that, you can see the chemistry and hear the chemistry between the two of them for this just goofy little like uh 43-second teaser. You can see it there. It feels very natural, and I think they had a ball with this. So yeah, I want to see more stuff with them. And like you said, when Lulu comes in, she's not like a third wheel. She fits right in
Changes the
with the
dynamic a little
craziness,
bit. Yeah.
changes the dynamic, but still, it works so well. And the rest of the cast too. The rest of the cast just fits in so nicely. It's
Yeah, it's 40K. And they are hilarious as well. They have their own bits and their own
yeah.
things. They all pay off. There's even supporting characters that have really strong bits. Um, one guy that you see in the beginning that you don't think you'll ever see again, and he ends up, having a really strong, funny
Yeah.
bit in the middle of it. Yeah, there's I don't even know how to explain this movie. It absolutely blew me away. The comedy is is for me was on point. It just I can't tell you the ones that didn't work.
No, that's the thing, and I mean, I think you would point this out too in terms of working. Sometimes when there's a running, it's not even a running gag, but a gag that kind of is a sequence, and you said like sort of like if you do the gag like three times, that's usually enough.
Mhm.
And then this particular gag, they do it, and then they continue on, but it stays funny, and then they find a way to make it fresh in the middle of that, and all of a sudden you're like, wait. I mean, it's you'll know the sequence. I mean, you were the one who pointed it out, so I'm actually
Yeah,
stealing
yeah.
your line there. But
No, yeah, I mean that's the rule of comedy. Is like if something's supposed to be funny, you do it three times.
yeah, the rule of three, and
Right?
they're like, nah, fuck that.
Oh
We
no,
like,
no.
and it's still
Dozens. It's hilarious. Oh my god, it just absolutely works. Absolutely works.
yeah. And again, I think it's the chemistry and the timing. I mean, uh, like you said, Gaten and Sean, both of them, because both of them. I mean, Gaten when he played Dustin in Stranger Things often got the comedic.
Mhm.
He often got like the comedic bits in there, and he has got such good comedic timing. And,
Absolutely.
and like I said, and Sean, I don't know if you ever watched the Goldbergs. I mean, he was sort of the main character in the Goldbergs, and again, they both bring that experience and play off each other so well. Yeah, again, I think I just want to see it again. I'm like, which stinks. I don't have Hulu. I'm like, oh, I want to get Hulu just to watch this. So I mean, that's the kind of thing that I think really says a lot about the film.
Yeah, it does. It does. Maybe
Yeah.
you should too. Um, I was really, yeah, I was really impressed with their timing but even beyond that, it actually I cared about the characters. There's a point when
Yes.
there's a little bit of tension between the three of them,
Yeah.
and oh my god, I was like, no, no, fix this right away.
Well, there's actually like a sincerity there too.
Mhm.
It's not just snarky comedy. I mean, because you get a lot of that in a lot of sort of modern stuff nowadays. You're just like, oh, look how it's snarky, and I'm wink, wink, wink. I mean, and there's some winking, but it's not the snark. It's not snarky. It feels like it's sincere. You do care. You're like, damn it, I want these guys to get their pizza,
I know.
and and then you really care about the characters, and so yeah, and even the secondary characters, there's some you're like, oh, there are a couple times you're like, oh,
And their gags pay. There's a bad guys called the RA, and
Yeah.
there's one supporting RA character
Yeah.
that has his own little gag, and God, it's just that is I think that one his little ending gag
Yeah.
is probably the accent on the stupid but smart.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
is exactly that.
Yeah.
And by itself, I don't know if that gag would work, but in this film, in the context of this film, it is you're laughing so hard. It just oh, yeah. Um, I comedies in the are tough, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll hit and miss, and there may be sections that are funny, but then there'll be long droll parts. No, this movie, I had a great time every minute of this movie. There was I mean, there was a small bit with one group of people that I was kind of like, okay, but it got better. That
Yeah.
it was building to something,
Right.
and when it did, I was like, okay, this is perfect because I can't. There's so much I want to say, but
Right. But that's you don't want to spoil it because that's part of the fun. I think one other thing I want to say was like we were talking about how good the actors are, but really I think a lot of some of that. I mean that is them, but also you have the direction that I think the directors by coordinating that and the direction they provided. I mean because these are all the same guys who wrote it, so they knew how they wanted those lines delivered. They knew the beats and there's some funny bit. I don't say much about Daniel Radcliffe's part, but there's some funny bits where he's doing this thing, and then the way he delivers, also, I guess like his kind of his final line, it's this beat that just works so well,
oh my
and
god,
it's like okay, and that's clearly that's them saying okay, we want you to do it like this, and this was so yeah, the whole group, and it wasn't an expensive film, I'm sure. I mean, it was. But it's great to see like a mid-level stoner comedy. And the thing is, if you don't like stoner films, it's not real. I mean, it's centered around the drugs, but it's not really a stoner comedy. There's a different, vibe to it, I think.
Mhm.
So I think even if you are like, I don't really like stoner comedy, if you like weird comedies, this is a good one.
Yeah. As I was watching it, it was reminding me of a few comedies of the past. Animal House came up in my brain a lot.
Oh yeah, there's some of that, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, but only in bits, not throughout the entire film.
No, because it's more surreal. I think a lot of the stuff's really kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, there's like the RA group
yeah.
reminded me of, that group reminded me of
That's actually I was gonna say he reminded me of
that.
Niedermeyer, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
that kind of like scenery chewing, but it's intentional and that plays out really well.
Yep.
So yeah,
And then, yeah, it's memorable.
yeah,
Even the supporting characters are memorable. Yeah, I can just gush, and I think I've gushed enough. Let's go ahead
I think so. Yeah.
and give our score 1 to 5, or 1 to 5. Go ahead, Paul. You're up first. 5 being
Well, I
your
mean, yeah, I mean, and I think the way you rate things is you rate on do they accomplish what they set out and do they entertain you? And does this make me laugh my butt off? Yes. Do I want to see it again? Yes. Do I think it would have a broad appeal to people, even people who don't like stoner comedies? Yes. So screw it. I'm going to say 4.5. What the hell? Go see this. It's on Hulu. Watch it on Hulu. If not, find a friend who has Hulu and go watch it with them. And watch it with people because that was fun. We had fun
yes.
because it's one of those ones where you do want to kind of laugh with other people too, and it is about it. So screw it. 4.5. Watch this thing. It is a hoot. And I
I,
and
I,
plus also please if perchance the people making this watch us, please give us more with Sean and Gaten and Lulu's in there well too. I mean just please give us more stuff with them because they're great.
I want to
There
see
you
them. I want to see them, and they could be these characters again. I would like to see them not be these characters, and I'd also like them to see them be these characters.
Oh yeah, sort of like a Harold and Kumar kind of
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
spin off.
because they do remind me of like a comedy team and being birthed. You know
Oh
what
yeah, yeah. I could see him do a road picture. See him doing like
I mean?
don't you think a road trip picture would be
Yeah, I
like
can
a
see them doing
blast?
more pictures. I don't know about road trips, but definitely more pictures.
Yeah.
They can hop from genre to genre too. It'd be hilarious. So my score is 4.5 too. I already
Yeah.
written it down, and yeah, it's my favorite comedy of the past few years.
Yeah.
Maybe the past 10 years. I mean, there are comedies I like.
No.
This one really, okay. Hulu, thank you. I love this movie.
Yeah.
Nick and Brian, thank you for making this movie. Oh
Yes.
my God, I absolutely loved it. Do more, like you said. Yeah, that's it. We got to stop. I'm going to gush.
Yeah.
Paul.
Go see the movie.
Yeah,
Or watch it. Don't go see it. It won't let you go into your TV and see it.
Go to your TV.
Because it's streaming.
Yes, Friday, April 3rd on Hulu. Paul, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching the movie with me as well.
Oh, please. It was a blast. Thank you for having me. It was absolutely a blast.
All right, let's say good night.
Good night, everybody.